welcome to Airdrie, Alberta, everybody. We're gonna have a little bike ride. It's gonna be fun. It's sort of late fall, sort of almost winter time. And we're starting from East Lake and we're going wherever the hell we want. Rock and roll. Airdrie is a small city about 250 kilometers north of Montana. It is a pleasant place where people enjoy a high quality of life. They are served by 3 buses and 7 shuttle vans of the local transit company, which operates 6 routes. The city boasts a bicycle path network and attractive parks. The place you see here is called East Lake. It is artificial. I am okay with that. Most lakes in this part of the world are man-made. It is a subarctic desert near the foot of a wide mountain range and the Continental Divide. What do you expect? I visited a bar and grill on the city's main street. It was a good value. I ate a brisket sandwich. I enjoyed that sandwich. The service was friendly and efficient. I will return. I wish there was a train between my city and this one. I would like to bike to a train station and arrive at this place by rail, but I feel that sort of service will be many years away. My feelings on the restrictions imposed upon Albertans in late November are mixed. The libertarian in me feels that all the discos and the border with Montana should be thrown wide open, and he feels that the Stampede 2021 should be 20 days instead of 10. Maybe it should be 21 days because of the year and because we've been through so much. I don't even like the Stampede, but I miss living in a world in which there was a Stampede. However, I am an open-minded person, and I understand that there is a tiny microscopic organism spreading through the population, and a slower infection rate is probably preferable because of its unusually high lethality and virility. For now, I am prepared to say that it is best that something be done to prevent the healthcare system from being overwhelmed. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Perhaps Jason Kenney has found the secret sauce. Maybe Gavin Newsom has it all figured out. Maybe people need their front doors welded shut the way they did in China. I'm definitely glad that there is not a hard lockdown. Pretty glad. I'm more worried about what the government will do as opposed to the virus. Would a plebiscite be in order? We got to vote on whether we wanted to bid on the Winter Olympics. I think shutting down the economy is a much bigger decision. One of the major justifications for the restrictions we tolerate is the need to protect the most vulnerable. The most vulnerable are elderly people. I wonder what those people who lived through the Second World War would say on the matter if they were lucid and well-informed. The most vulnerable worked hard for decades to help build the world we live in. Would the generations whose fathers fought fascism want us to lock ourselves up and let the government keep us fed? Many lived in fear of communism and were suspicious of overbearing government. Many of them smoked their whole lives. They grew up with veterans from the First World War in their midst. I suspect Most of them would
By the
want to
way,
see. Whoa.
the 200,000 people that have died on his watch, how many of those have survived?
Speaking of elderly people, I find it hard to believe that bumbling old fart beat Trump. He is such a weak candidate and was losing until everybody counting the votes in Pennsylvania started yawning uncontrollably and decided to go to bed and get a fresh start in the morning. Anyway, back to the bike ride here. This is that pedestrian bridge that goes over Highway 2. I've driven under it many times, but this is, I think, the first time I've ever actually crossed it. And here we go. You could actually see downtown Calgary from the bridge, but it didn't come out very well in the camera shot. Pretty far, and the GoPro is fairly wide angle, and there's chain link fence in the way, but you can definitely see the towers. See the chain link fence to keep people from throwing themselves off, throwing their hockey sticks over, or anything bad like that. Their children. And here we are on the west side of the city all of a sudden. People are tobogganing on this little hill. There's even a snowboard there. Yay! Yeah, anyway, CNN said that Rudy Giuliani's lawsuit about election fraud was so bananas that they wouldn't even show it on TV. Don't they like to laugh at Trump? Don't they want to show how pathetic and desperate he is? They love to make him look bad. The whole media just can't get enough of Trump bashing. How can they say, "Oh, we can't show this. It's just so crazy." Like that's they love showing how supposedly crazy and ridiculous Trump is. They just can't. I find it weird. Maybe that's just me. Maybe, but I don't know. So the stuff I just said, I'd recorded that a week or so ago and just haven't gotten around to uploading it. Today is the 8th of December. The big lockdown announcement just came down from Edmonton this afternoon. Oh dear. Well, perhaps the most vulnerable people would rather not see the healthcare system overwhelmed. I don't want to see that either, but I wonder what is more costly, shutting down or allowing people to live their lives. What will kill more people? Whatever. Here we go again. 4 weeks. Christmas, as most people have known it, is prohibited. Just like that song by the LA player MC Ice-T, "Shut Up, Be Happy." No more than 2 people may gather anywhere without permission.
Hello. Good evening.
You know, I've heard none of our brave leaders advocate supplements, eating well, getting lots of rest, meditation, and other mental health benefits. Nobody, not Jason Kenney, not Dr. Deanie Weenie, Chin Chong, not Scronald Strumpf. not busty justy. None of these fart screaming devil worshippers will say anything about just vitamins and minerals and just going for a nice walk. Oh well, whatever. What do I? That's we live in strange times. Strange times, all right. So I guess maybe I'll be doing more biking because well, maybe I won't be working. I don't know what's gonna happen here. This is very strange. I'm farted out. I'm sprinkled. Stand for nitrild and castrolcal nerps. Look at those nice people.
Hello.
Oh, hi, excuse me. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Excuse me, pardon me on your left.
Pardon me on your left. Yeah, hey. Oh, right on. Well, I wonder if Kenny is still opposed to the Great Reset. He's slightly backtracked on COVID restrictions. We'll see what he does with the Great Reset, and maybe he can't do anything. Maybe it's, I suppose that's more of a federal I don't know what the fart. So crazy. So crazy. Well, guys, just think positive and be good and eat well and have fun and be nice to everybody that you can. Bye.